You live in this constant low-grade guilt, even when you're not sure what you did wrong. And then there often comes a lot of shame in these relationships too, because no matter what you do, it's never enough. And if you don't yet recognize you're dealing with a narcissist, you believe there is a solution. We can make this relationship better. You just haven't found that solution yet, but you believe it's possible. So you try harder, you do more, you give more, you ask for less. And when nothing changes, you conclude, yeah, it's because I'm not good enough. And over time, living in this kind of dynamic, you can begin to experience symptoms that look a lot like depression, hopelessness, helplessness, worthlessness. You might even move into a freeze response, where this is what happens when you can't fight your way out of it. Like, you can't discuss things over and over again enough that it makes sense or that it gets better, and you can't get away from it. Maybe this is somebody that you have to deal with. You're married to, they're in your family, they're in your workplace. And so then we go into freeze mode. Your nervous system disconnects. You feel numb, you feel apathetic, like you're going through the motions, but you're not fully really present. Because when you're in an environment where you're not allowed to have your own feelings, eventually you decide the safest thing for you to do is to not have. You detach from your feelings, you detach from your own needs because you know they're not going to be met. And over time, you struggle to even identify what you think, what you feel, what you need, because you've practiced for so long detaching from them. And that's when people start saying, well, I don't even know who I am anymore. This is where your behavior also starts to change too, even though it can be subtle. You might notice that you're less productive. Maybe you procrastinate more. But it's not because you're lazy. It's not because anything is wrong with you. It's because in narcissistic relationships, you're either dealing with a conflict, preparing for a conflict, or trying to make sense of a conflict that just happened. And that level of chronic stress really drains your emotional bandwidth. So you have these thoughts like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I just do what I need to do? But you're living in such a high stress environment. Your body's on edge. You're hypervigilant. And on the flip side of that, some people actually just stay constantly in motion. So you stay in that flight mode. You might find that you can't sit still. You're always doing something. And even when you are sitting still, you're not really resting. Like, your mind is still going and you're still judging yourself for all the things that you think you should be doing.